Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sister Girl Radio on IntellectualRadio.com. I am Talisha. Happy Sunday, ladies.
Happy Sunday.
Okay,
Facebook.
Before we get started, I am dedicating today's show to my girlfriend, Misha Williams. Her mom passed some years ago, and her mom was like a second mom to me, Madeline Williams, a.k.a. Mama Mickey. And today's her birthday. So rest in peace, Mama Mickey. I dedicate the show to you. Love you much. Okay, ladies, today is Black Girl Magic Part 2. Hey. I have two entrepreneurs on the panel with me. They're also my friends, actually. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to let each lady introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about what they do. I'm going to start over here with you, Shayla.
I'm Shaylin. I'm owner of the Weave Lux Bar as well as Boss Girl Extensions.
Okay, and you, Shonda?
Hi, everybody. My name is Shonda Story. I found it beautiful in your skin, and that's really to cultivate Black women and to let them know that we are beautiful, all shapes, all colors, all sizes. And so we'll get into all that good stuff later.
Okay, so I want to tell a backstory on both. I used to go to high school with her. And by the way, I am the face of one of the faces of Boss Girl Extensions. Please go to Boss Extensions, bossgirlextensions.com. So in my hair, Shay, tell them what's in my hair right now. What hair is in my hair?
Right now, Talisha has in the Brazilian straight hair that I pre-colored before she came in the salon before our photo shoot. And it just goes to show you that the hair does take color very well. You can reuse it. Everything, it still has its luster, its softness. And she's wearing it pretty well.
Right now I have it straight. If I braid it up, then it all just automatically wave back up, and you can keep this hair for a year. Is that correct?
Yes, up to a year or maybe even longer, depending on how well you take care of it.
Okay. So how long have you been doing hair?
I have been doing hair a little over 12 years. I started at Peppermint Hair Studio, where June Doss actually gave me my first job. I was nervous, but from there I just took off. I worked at the weave shop that was on 87th and Kedzie out south, and then from there I just on salon, the Weave Lux Bar, and just took off from there.
And what made you want to start your own hairline?
You know what? I started my own hairline mainly because I found that clients that came in, they were always asking me questions about where to purchase hair and what's the difference between this hair and that hair. And I was always sending them to the beauty supply store. I found it was much more easier to have them come in and have all of the products that they needed and wanted in the salon. So from that day, I just started trying different hair and seeing what didn't work. And I just started my own hairline.
Being a boss.
It feels great. It feels great. I started in the office for about 10 years in international billing. I do have a degree in computer networking. However, not doing any of that, I just found it so much rewarding to be my own boss, to make my own hours, and to do something that I love. And that was to actually make someone else feel even better. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna come back to you, but let's go over here to Shonda. I have to tell my backstory to Shonda. So we have a mutual friend. Her name is Shonda as well, and she told me,
"Hey, Shonda Berry."
Hey, Shonda Berry, and she told me about her workout class. I saw her on Facebook, and I inboxed her, and she was like, "Just look at my videos." I was like, "Ooh, okay, I'm giving her a little shot," but she kind of was like, "Just look at my videos." So anyway. I liked her class because it's a dance class. It's not stagnant. I hate stagnant workout, ladies. So if you do not like stagnant workouts, she is a class that you want to go to. But since we are both members of the Beehive, what got me to go to her class was when Shonda was like, "Oh, she play a lot of Beyonce." So you can pick up the story from there.
Yeah, well, I do. I thought I was Beyonce's #1 fan, but when I met Talisha, no, she is. Yeah, she hit me up and she said, "I want to come to your class. Do you play Beyonce?" And so that's why I said, check out watch my videos. And she came, and of course we've been cool ever since because yes, anybody who comes to my class know I play a lot of Beyonce. But I teach. I'm a product of the West Side of Chicago. and I'm based in Oak Park. I teach Sunday mornings. I taught this morning. I taught an amazing class this morning at 8:15, and I teach Wednesday nights at 6:30 in Oak Park, Chicago. In Oak Park, Illinois. I'm sorry, I was just gonna say Oak Park, Chicago, but Oak Park, Illinois. I teach at Be Fit Fitness. We are literally the best kept secret in Oak Park. So if you are looking for a family gym, if you are looking for a gym where the trainer will hold your baby while they're telling you what to work out, Be Fit is for you. We're just a family oriented place, and we'll give you a great workout.
And it is African American owned, by the way.
Yes, it's African American owned.
Shout out to Lynette.
Lynette Miller, she's the owner. So yeah.
Now, tell us a little bit. I posted a picture of you on Facebook. Tell us a little bit about your own personal struggle. Because personally, I like to go to trainers and people that understand the struggle of losing weight. So talk a little bit about your struggle and what got you started in fitness and getting your own personal health on track.
Okay, well, let me say this, because a lot of women, they do inbox me and they ask me, they say, have you had surgery and things like that? Now, before anybody jump in my inbox and get down my throat, I am not, if you did have surgery, because sometimes people need that little push. So if you did have surgery, I am in no way, shape, or form saying anything is wrong with that. Everybody has to do what's best for themselves. So I don't want anybody to say, oh, she's down to people that had surgery. I'm just saying that a lot of women reach out to me and they ask me, have you had surgery? So the question to that is no, I have not had no surgery, no lap band or anything. But again, if you have, I'm not saying anything's wrong with that, but I used to go to a diet doctor in Oak Park, and I used to take these diet pills. I've always worked out. It's just I never got a really good concept of eating. So I've always worked out. Anybody from college, from high school, anybody who knows me from college, high school, on into adult years, I've always loved being in the gym environment. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted because I work out. And that was totally wrong. So I used to go to this diet doctor in Oak Park. I forget the doctor's name, and I used to take these pills, and I would drop a lot of weight. Like in 30 days, I would. But the thing was, the pills will make my heart beat fast, and stuff like that. But then the moment I get to my desired goal weight from taking the pills, and then the weight will come back. The 30 pounds I lost, and then 30 more, so now pounds of weight. So I hired a personal trainer, Daryl. He's also a trainer at Be Fit Fitness. I hired him because I had to get ready. I was graduating with my master's degree, and we were going to Jamaica. And so I just wanted to, look good on the beach and not, show some stuff and not want to cover up and all that good stuff. So I got with Daryl, and he started me with this eating plan. And I'm like, Daryl, are you crazy? I ain't even nothing on here. But from that, it showed me that it's in the workout, but it's really in your way of eating. So I stopped going to the diet doctor, and once I completed his little food plan he had me on, I saw that I had dropped I think the first month I had dropped 12 pounds in a month. And that was just off his eating plan, no diet pills, no nothing. So I'm like, okay, if I could keep this going, then I should see some results in 6 months, and I should really see some results. So I just kept it going, and then I started really researching and tweaking little things, and then I got me some measuring cups, and so I learned that it's really portion control. You can enjoy your favorite foods, but you have to have portion control and detox your body sometimes. It's okay to do a green smoothie detox some people do it for 30 days. And if you can do that, that's fine. When I feel like I've overdone it, and it's really in the summertime, you going to these festivals and you enjoying the food and everything. And time where, I'll detox for 14 days or a week and, stuff like that. So it's really, I found that it was really in my eating. And once I had grasped that concept, I'm like, okay, I know I can't. Okay, I understand I can't go to Portillo's every week. Okay, so Portillo's would be my treat to myself or whatever. But now, realistically, I haven't been to Portillo's in like almost probably like 2 years. I can't remember the last time.
But that kind of food disgusses you now, right?
I can't remember the last time I've been to Portillo's. No, it don't. You said disgust me?
Like, you know, certain things you'd be like, ooh, I would like things that you used to love to eat. Now, if I said, put a beef in front of you, you'd be like, that's something.
Yeah, you know, I have to really be craving for it.
Okay.
If I'm not, I'm not gonna say it disgusts me, but it's just now I can look at it and not have to eat it. It's, you know, that time of the month and we be craving certain things.
I know.
And you know, so but but really once I really started focusing on my eating, saw the big picture of things and stuff like that.
So let me ask you a real quick question before I go back to her. What do you recommend for someone who has no workout plan, who has nothing and wants to come to your class? What sets you apart? What's so good about your class? I know because I've been there and been around you 4 years, but tell the ladies what's about your class, because what I like about it is it's not stagnant, it's fun, you switch it up. So what sets you apart from any other workout class?
Really, it's, to be honest, because I have a fitness team that I work with. Shout out to Iris London, ITL Fitness, Like a Girl Fitness. I have my workout environment. We all use the same music. We probably all do the same moves. Like I have took things from my fitness partner, Iris London. I have took things from her. I have took things from Todd, of Like a Girl Fitness. So we all use the same music, do the same moves. But I think what sets us apart from each other, how we bring it. Like me, Todd, and Iris, we'll use the same music, but I might work your lower half to it. Iris might work your arms to it. She might do like some little Zumba moves to it. So I think in my energy that I give is really what sets me apart from other people.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's come back to you, Miss Lady. So talk about the different hair that you brought and the special that you're running right now for back to school.
Okay, so what I brought 2 10-inch Malaysian hair extensions.
Let me feel
Got that yaki. And I also have the Brazilian straight and the Brazilian body wave. The difference between the two,
and this is soft. This is really soft.
It's the texture of it.
Yes, very soft, very soft.
The hair remains soft. I don't care if you color it, relax it, wash it. It stays the same. And that's what I really love. And that's what I'm advertising about the hair. Now, the special that I'm running, the back to school special right now on the Malaysian hair is actually 50% off. And you can see that on bossgirlextensions.com. Another big thing that's going on is the and I like to talk about that a little bit. Now with the closures, they have different ones. They have like a lace closure, which is a smaller closure. I'll say about like a 4x4, which is something similar to what I have in now. They also have a frontal, which covers from ear to ear. And then they also have something that's newer. It's the 360, which covers the perimeter of the hair and leaving like a circumference, like a circle in the middle where I will sew in the middle. Well, the difference between the two would probably be, well, I'm gonna say probably be, would be the area that it covers. For what I have in now, because I don't have to maintain it as much.
Can we see the closure?
You can see the closure.
When I looked online, I was like, her closure is everything. Because they usually look like wigs, but that is everything. Because on mine, I have leave-out, ladies. So just so you know, mine is a leave-out. I have a little bit at the top. But she has, I'm going to take a picture of this and post it. I like that. See, I could do that because most of it look like wigs.
And that's what you want to do. It's all in how you put it in and how you customize it. That's the key to it. Now, the frontal that goes from ear to ear just means that you have more versatility. If you like to switch up your parts, like with mine, I can mainly just keep my part on this side. With the frontal, I can actually put my part over here if I want to, in the middle, switch it up, put it in a nice ponytail. I like to recommend these installations for clients that don't want to keep putting tension on their hair, whether it be heat, relaxer. If you work out, it's really good with that. Another thing is it's not for everybody.
Why do you say that?
I say that because these installations are very high maintenance. And when I say high maintenance, that means that calls for you to come in. I recommend my clients to come in every 2 weeks to get it tightened and washed. I do educate my clients when they come in and let them know what they will need to do at home as far as maintaining it, because some clients think that when you go home and they get a weave, you do nothing to it. No maintenance. I believe in there's no such thing as no maintenance. You have to always do something to your hair, even your own hair. So when you go home, I do educate my clients on how to take care of it, what products to use at home, what products to use on their clothes, just to make sure that they are still looking good as if they came out of the salon.
Since I've gotten my install, I did get the leave out relaxed because it was horrible to maintain. So, and she washed it, she tightened it up, and but it can last 2 months because I'm gonna hold on as long as I can hold on. But you do have to, like she said, you do have to still comb it. You do have to still. I went and got it flat ironed yesterday because I was tired of it waving because I don't like to do my own hair. But it is not just get it sewn in and just let it be. But what I will say about this hair, it's everything. It's soft. I can go walking and I don't look like, it don't turn into an afro. When I say this is good quality hair, I'm not just saying it because I am the face of bossgirlextension.com. I'm saying that this is really good quality hair, and support your Black sisters. You go to these beauty supplies and you go spend $200-$300 when you can support her and get quality, and she cares and she's willing to go beyond, because these beauty supplies don't go above and beyond. And I think as Black women, we're the most critical of each other, but we need to support each other as much as possible. So absolutely. I just want to point that out. So speaking of that, let's talk about that. Both of you are business owners and things like that, and I talk about this on every show. What struggles do you have as being a boss and being an African-American woman working in the community? Like, do you see the struggles? We talked about how, as I've branched out on my own, how I try to come to my sisters for help. Like, I came to you about logos and stuff like that, and you gave me the information right away. But I've reached out to other black women, and they kind of like I understand we might be in the same industry, but there's so much money out here to be made. I won't take it away from you, but I think it comes from the slave mentality. But I just think a lot of sisters don't support each other in that way because we're scared that they're going to take their spot. If you were my boss and I'm like, Sean, you know what? I want to be promoted. You would only give me so much information that I don't come for your slot. That's how we do each other. So being a boss, what do you see struggles with being your own boss and working with different women and stuff? Talk about that.
In regards to fitness, I would say, well, how I am, I'm stationed. Well, I used to be Chicago, but now I'm just stationed in Oak Park on the west side. But for me, when women contact me and they say, all I need to hear from you is that you want to work out. That's all I need. All I need to hear is that, you know what, I'm tired of taking this medication. I'm tired of walking up 2 flights of stairs, then I'm out of breath. All I need to hear is that you want to work out. So when I hear that, the first thing I say was, well, where do you live? Now, I do have women that come to me on a Sunday morning, come to me from Indiana. I mean, they'll make that travel because they just love the way I teach. But on a Wednesday at 6:30, trying to come from Indiana, traffic is kind of hectic. But first thing I say, well, where do you live? And they say, oh, I live in the south suburbs, or I live in. So the first thing I do is I know people. Mary Parr, she teaches an excellent class in the towards Matson area. So I'm not like that. When everybody can't come to me, my schedule don't fit for everybody. So everybody can't come to me. I don't train at 6 a.m. So when they come to me and say, well, you know what, Shonda, I want to work out. I really would like to come to your classes, but your schedule is just not. And where do you live? On the west side. Okay, well, I know people that do boot camps at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I say, you know what, go to them. I don't do that. But you have some people that just will. Some people that just, again, you have you have Billy Blanks, you have the guy who did the ab thing, you have Jeanette Jenkins, you have all those people that teach fitness, all those people that use this. When you look at their videos, you'll see the similar moves. But I've noticed that they, on a higher level, they support one another. But when you say when you come in our communities, we don't. But I do. I've reached out to people I've reached out to fitness people who I know that are, I'm not going to say their names, but I know they're, in the Illinois sector. Mm-hmm. And I would see a video or something they post on Facebook, and I'll say, well, how did you do that? Or, what app is that? Or if I say, if they're just say a brand ambassador or something, mm-hmm. and I'll reach out to them and say, well, how did you become a brand ambassador? So I can reach out to people. I won't get a response. So I know something, I won't get a response. And I just feel like, wow, it's billion plus people. Some people are going to come to me. Some people are going to come to your fitness class, but I have experienced that. I personally, again, I don't do it. Like I said, I have a fitness family that I work with. And when I say fitness family, I mean fitness family. Again, Iris London, she has Atio Fitness. Todd, she has Like a Girl Fitness. Lynette Miller, the owner of Be Fit Fitness, she has her own brand. But we all work together. If the common goal is to help people get their health on track, then that should be the common goal. And like I said, I send people everywhere. I'd be like, oh, okay, well, I follow this person. I know they teach in the morning. You should go here. Oh, you okay? 6:30. Well, I know this person. She teaches at 7. Go here. I'm not like that, but I have. It is, and I'd be like, wow. And then I be on social media. Like, I like everybody's stuff. If I see another fitness woman, professional doing that thing, I like it. I comment. Mm-hmm. I do notice that, a lot of people, they don't comment. They don't like my stuff, and that's fine. I'm not here for likes anyway. But I just be like, wow, are you that intimidated? I mean, your class is full. You the bomb.
I like your likes on my stuff.
My class, I have a good following. I know I'm the bomb. Everybody should think they're the bomb, and I just be like, wow. And that's why
don't support each other the way we should.
That's where we lack, because we don't support each other. So yes, I have experienced it. And I try again. And don't get me wrong, I don't get mad when they do that, because I understand it's just their mentality and their way of thinking. But I just try my best. And not saying I'm perfect, but I just try my best. I try my best not to do it.
I get mad. You want to know why? Because somebody helped you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that if we go back into when you starting off and you were struggling, because you ain't Oprah, somebody helped you. No, I'm just saying. Somewhere along the way, and wherever you got to where you got, you reached out to hopefully another sister or another whatever. But you're going to reach back, and I'm not taking nothing from you, especially if I want to do radio and she does hair. We're not even in the same lane, but you still won't reply. And then I can message you on Facebook, so I know you read it and you don't reply. That I kind of give a side eye. I mean, you can be professional. I don't have the information. I don't have this and that. But then you want to double back and come in my inbox and ask me, can I do an ad on your show? You absolutely cannot. Right. And I know that's petty, but you're not going to help me. Why would I go out of my way to help you? And I don't care if you want to pay or not. It's just, I notice those type of things in our Black community. And as I try to do different things, it's horrible, Shonda. It is horrible. I have even reached out to friends, and they kind of, well, here's the information, but I ain't going to give you. I wanted to do a children's book. I'll tell you the story. And I reached out to a particular person, and she basically told me to go on Google. She's already got a book almost published. Oh, wow. She let me know that that she was a little bit more advanced than I was, and just Google and find somebody. So wow.
Yeah, that's.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to give me all the information, but you don't think I'm not the the brightest bulb, but I'm not slow enough to know I can't go to Google. Right. But obviously you have somebody that you're working with and you can't help me, and that's what bothers me. Yeah, that's really.
And like you said, Lynette Miller, the owner of Be Fit Fitness, I wouldn't be sitting here today if it was not for Lynette. She's my mentor, my friend. I wouldn't be sitting here. Well, if I was sitting here, we'd be talking about probably something totally different. I wouldn't be sitting here talking about fitness if it wasn't for Lynette. She saw it in me. I used to be, when it was Bally's then, I used to be in front of her class doing her her kickboxing class. I used to be right there. And she told me like years ago, you know what, I want to train people to be instructors, and I see it in you. Let me train you. And then I said, you know, I ain't got time. No.
Right.
I was like, I ain't got time to be doing this. No. Then here we are. We fast forward 8 years later.
Wow.
Now she has her own gym. I run into her again, and I come over to be fit because I had been looking for, because I stopped working out for a while, and then I went and I had been looking for her, and I guess her schedule she was still teaching at LA when they changed to LA Fitness, but I guess her schedule changed, and so then I ran into someone. He's like, oh, Lynette opened up her own gym. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm gonna pop in on her. I haven't seen her in years. So I popped in on her, and I started just doing her boot camps. And we was talking. I said, you know what, Lynette, I think. And she took me from A to Z. I mean, the entire way. And I appreciate her so much for that. She didn't tell me, she didn't say, well, here, this, she didn't say,
go on Google.
She didn't say, this is the website, go pay your money, and then they're going to send you some materials. No, she took out her time and took me through what it was going to have me do. I promise you, if Lynette hadn't done that for me, I even tell you if I would have passed. I also had one of my sorority sisters. She went through the phase as well, and she gave me, she inboxed me as well, and put me on a path. But if it wasn't for her and Lynette, I really don't know if I would have passed. But they really did. 2 Black women helped another Black person
exactly
get on a start.
Right. And like you said, even if Lynette can't give everybody that, I know she would definitely guide you in the right direction.
She will.
She will.
She would if you come to her and say, I want to be an instructor. But you got to be serious.
Right.
Because I couldn't miss none of our unless it was for a good reason. I couldn't miss none of our training, none of our designated days. But when I tell you the test was 8 hours, working out all day, and then they give you like 20 minutes or 30 minutes to take some tests. But the majority of it is you got to show us that you can get in front of a group of people and teach.
And do it. Absolutely.
And now they give you the basis of it, but how it all comes together depends on you, your character, if you're a people person.
Shout out to Lynette.
Yeah, shout out to Lynette Miller. I wouldn't have made it.
Now, on to you. Have you experienced that? I mean, first of all, let's just keep it real. You work with Black women.
You sell hair, right?
Right. You sell hair. You had a shop where you had African-American employees. So you've been a boss. So I know you've probably seen and experienced what I'm talking about as far as not helping each other come up. So just talk about that a little bit. I'm trying to help us get better.
Absolutely. I've been in a situation where everyone is not going to be happy for you. Everyone is not going to do what they can do for you in your business because they want to be you or be better, which is okay to be better, but it's just the actions that the situation that you are put in. I'm not like that at all. There's some things that I may not be able to do at the time, or some styles I may not be able to do. I don't have a problem sharing my information or sharing or sending someone someplace else because I can't do that. I'm not going to put a client in a predicament where I'm having you sit here in a chair in an hour waiting for me to finish. I'm just not going to do that. So, being a boss, it's really hard. I had a little bit of a struggle, but I can't say that, like you said, Lynette helped you. I can say that my mom has been there 100%. I didn't necessarily have anyone to go to as far as researching for hair or researching what I needed to do to start a salon or to start my own brand. I'm a researcher, and I had to do that. And I don't have a problem, sharing information or helping somebody because it's hard. It's hard to become a business owner, but it's really worth it. It's really worth it. And especially it makes it worth it and so much easier when you have somebody that has your back and is helping you, pushing you on to become better. So there are some situations that you'll be put in where someone is not happy for you, or they don't want to give you information to make you better, but you have to overcome that and just, not do that,
Right.
So when the girls would come to you, your employees would come to you and want to get better and you to mentor them, was that how did you go about
Well,
that?
I offer free classes when I had the salon bigger, bigger. I had a bigger location, which was on Hunt Brook Drive. I was over there, and I offered free classes. They didn't have to pay for that. We planned a trip to Atlanta to go to the Bonner Brothers show, which was really cool. We didn't get a chance to go, but we did plan for that. But that's what I did. I did classes on my own. There was a technique called the braidless sew-in where you don't use braids to put the installation in. It's I call it more like micro linking. So I taught my clients, my employees that, and I made sure that I wanted to see them do better. There's actually a Corey. Hey, Corey. Shout out to Corey. She was a sweetheart. She started off as a braider in my salon. And that girl, when I tell you she's very talented, she braided for me. She was my assistant, and I also brought her to my new location. She was also my assistant where I am now. And I just taught her everything I knew, and I just pushed her to become more and to do more. And because I wanted, I had that. My mom did that for me. So it's sad. It's sad to see that.
I think we have an obligation as Black women to support each other.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I hate to say it, and I know, or the world is, but ain't nobody gonna look out for us if we don't help each other.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
we
true.
already can't get help. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna, discrimination, but if we can't pull each other up by the bootstraps, Lord, and I just can't understand how it's so hard to support. No, I can't go and go to everybody's class and go to everybody who does hair, but it's the little things that you can do to show that. Because guess what? You will reap what you sow. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying, you're going to want to reach out and you're going to need help one day because everybody needs help and you're going to feel that back. So why not just give? And it's not taken away from you. And even if it is kind of taken away from you, so what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Shonda? I mean, like you support them because, you know them, they're your friends. But if you didn't know her, you might be like, well, I know somebody that does a class. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't help everybody. I know your inbox be popping, so you can't reply and help anybody. But you won't be selfish in that way, and you could be, but you don't because you've been helped, and that's just what bothers me.
But when if people and yeah, I get a and if you have inboxed me about a fitness question, the best thing to do is say, Shonda, check your inbox. My inbox is flooded with just spam and other things you guys wouldn't believe. So if it's really an important question, just say, Shonda, check your inbox. But usually when it's a question regarding how can I get certified, or I have people who just started teaching and they say, like I started with 2 people, like 4 people. And if you, let me tell you what I used to do. If you called me back in the day, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when I first started teaching, it would be 2 people, then 4 people, 5 people, 6 people. But every day after my class, I would, and sorry enough, all the, oh, hey, Katrina. Hey, I see you. You was in class this morning. I see you.
Shout out to everybody on Facebook.
On Facebook Live. Shout out to everybody. But Lynette, it would be fingerprints on her glass because I would take my cell phone to the glass after class and I'll do a quick little workout. And then I'll go to Facebook and post it and say, let me show you what you missed. And so then from that, so I had to put in the work to, get people to trust me and come to me and things like that. But when people email me and say, oh, I'm frustrated, I just got certified and it's only 2 people that's come to my class, and I tell them what I did, and I say, just keep going, just keep going. If it's your passion, just keep going, and the people will come. As fitness classes, teaching is a revolving door. I lose people because they go off their schedule. Their schedule, things happen in life. It just takes them in directions. So it's like a revolving door. So I'm never worried. And then some people that I lose, they come back and they say, you know what? I've been around the world and back, and nobody teaches like you. And
Mhm.
hey, so it's a revolving door. I lose people, I get new people, and I make new friends, and I met get thick Beyonce here. So it's all good.
Right.
It's all good to me. So
But what I will say, and over this past year that I've been doing what I love to do, nothing is more rewarding than waking up what you love to do. I mean, we can get as many
Yes.
degrees in the world. Like she said, she has her degree. You have your degree.
Oh yeah, I have
my
two degrees actually. I have a
Are
undergrad
you
degree
bragging?
in criminal justice, and I have a master's degree in business.
I heard
Oh,
that. You
good
better
for
say that you work for
you.
that. Okay, so we all have degrees on this panel, but what I'm saying is more fulfilling than doing the things that we love.
Yeah,
Like you got your
absolutely,
degree, but you do
absolutely.
hair, and I'm sure if you could be, doing this 100%, you would just fully do this one.
Absolutely,
Yeah, that's what I'm
absolutely.
saying. And I like modeling and being on the radio, and if I could do this full time, I would. And hopefully one day, in the name of Jesus, I will be doing this full time.
Oh, you will.
So it's the most fulfilling thing in the world. But it just is something. My passion is to help, and as I'm coming and doing different things and progressing in my own career, to help my fellow sister. I just refuse. There's certain things I can't do, but I just refuse not to reach back because guess what? You're gonna need that help. So I really just we can stop talking about that, but I really want to touch on that. Okay. So back to a few things before we wrap up here. Anything else you want to say about your hair or any specials or anything before we wrap up? Black Girl Magic.
Well, girl extensions again. I have the Malaysian bundles on sale for half off. Back to school for another couple of weeks. And yeah, just try it out. I mean, I'm also installing sew-ins, so you can come by the Weave Lux Bar at 619 East Fountain Road, and that's actually located in the Bolingbrook Promenade Mall.
Okay, and plug your social media too.
Oh, I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, Boss Girl Extensions.
Okay, and back to you, Miss Social Media Queen, Shonda herself. Go ahead and plug.
So ladies, before we wrap up, let me just say this, ladies. It's all about being you. I don't care. Everybody wants this Kim Kardashian look, and they watch, in my opinion, just too much reality TV. And I'm not down on anybody. That's okay. But what I want to say is, it has to start from the inside. If you don't feel beautiful on the inside, I don't care what your body look like. I don't care. You can have the baddest shape on this planet, but if you're hurting on the inside, or if you feel ugly on the inside, all that will mean nothing. So, if you were watching this and you want to get off that couch and you want to get moving, I would say please do. Nothing makes me feel better than when I finish my workout. Health is wealth. You can't be no good to anybody, your family, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever, your children. You can't be good to anybody if your health not intact. You can't be good to anybody if your peace of mind is not intact. So health is wealth. And ladies, I'm so glad that I was on here with the lady that has her extension company, because ladies, stop coming in the gym looking like a ragamuffin.
Just because you come in Sasha
Get
Fierce
you some
ready
good
every
weave.
Sunday don't mean
My thing is, again, I've had women contact me and say, "Oh, I don't work out because of my hair." I mean, I have natural hair, but if you follow me, this is my hair. I have it pulled up in a ponytail, a cute ponytail, so I can look cute in the gym and work out. Stop wearing your husband or your boyfriend
Do-rag.
do-rag, big clothes, big t-shirts, big jogging pants. No. When you feel beautiful, when you buy a nice, cute workout outfit, trust me, in your hair, I mean, in the ball. Who cares if you're wearing it in a ponytail for 6 months? As long as you look beautiful, presentable, and go get you a nice little workout outfit, because when you step in the gym and you got your cute little workout outfit on, I've come to learn that makes you want to go harder, makes you want to do them selfies. It encourages you to get in that workout environment. So, ladies, look beautiful. Get some. If you need some weave,
good quality
get some
weave.
good quality weave.
that
Right,
bossgirlextensions.com.
Boss Girl and Stitches,
That's
and it
right.
is soft.
That's right.
I admit, when I first came to Sean class, I was looking rough, and then I saw her. I'm like,
Yeah,
wait a
she was.
minute, okay. I was looking rough. When I say rough,
You do Beyonce?
4 years ago, I came in there rough, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to go Lane Bryant get a little cuter than this, because everybody was coming out cute and stuff. So you have to point out and agree with me, by the way, Shonda. But anyway, yeah, she is right. Once I started coming there looking cute or whatever, and then Beyonce comes on, I was starting to feel
Then you
myself,
feel
So she's
I'm
right.
feeling myself.
You can put a little bit more
feeling
effort into
myself.
going to the gym. Yeah, especially plus size girls, we do have to work a little harder. So yeah, Torrid, Lane Bryant, they do have a fitness line.
Yeah.
Go ahead and plug your social media.
Okay,
Shonda.
so I'm on Instagram at beautiful_Sasha Rose. So it's beautiful underscore Sasha Rose. I'm on Facebook. They made me change my name to my government born name, or they was gonna take my page down. So on Facebook, you can find me on Facebook under Shonda Story. I also have a fan page, Beautiful in Your Skin. It should come up on Facebook. On YouTube, I'm also under Beautiful in Your Skin. And people, please bear with me. Facebook and YouTube be tripping. Like when I upload the videos and it has artist songs, they block me. They like right now, currently, I'm in video jail on Facebook.
I've been in video jail several times.
And I'm just
wow.
like,
The copyright.
it's you know how when you videotape and it be like 15 minutes, and I'm just like, I'm not even like I'm not trying to sell the music or get money. I'm just putting up, a class or whatever. So I've been told that you have to write, I do not own the rights to this music.
That does not work. That does not work.
Oh,
I've been
wow.
Facebook jail several times. What I recommend you do is when you're doing your class, stop the music and just talk to them and do it, because they're getting harder and harder.
Right. You know what I started doing though? I started just using I reached out to a DJ and just a mix with all beats.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so when I put those up, those fine. But if I use the Beyonce and Jay-Z and things like that, it could be 10 seconds. And they will send me an email and say, you cannot post videos for 30 days because you plagiarize somebody's music. And I'm just like,
you can play the instrumental if you want to, but it's the
The
words.
I know, right, the words, right.
What's your Snapchat?
Oh, my Snapchat is Beautiful Sasha Rose. I'm also on Snapchat, but mainly where I mainly focus at is Instagram, because Instagram, it seems like they give me a little more room to do what I do. So please follow me on Instagram at beautiful_Sasha Rose. I post every week subbing for someone, because people also reach out to me and they need me to sub their classes. So when I'm subbing for people, I put that out there as well. But follow me on Instagram, like I said, beautiful_Sasha Rose. I post my classes and everything. You can ask me questions there on my Beautiful in Your Skin fan page. On Facebook, you can ask me questions there as well. And again, got to get mad at me or say, oh, she bougie, she don't answer. Just hit me up on my page and say, hey, Shonda, please check your inbox. And I promise you, I will get back to you.
Okay, let me go ahead and once again let you know, ladies, I am one of the faces of BossGirlExtensions.com. Please check it out.
Boss Girl Extensions.
Hey. My social media is Facebook, Sister Girl Entertainment, Instagram, Sister Girl Entertainment, Snapchat, Deganse. I want to thank both of you ladies for being here on Black Girl Magic Part 2. And thank you guys. And coming up next, we have Wanda B with He Say, She Say. You guys have a great Sunday. This is Sister Girl Radio on IntellectualRadio.com. God bless.
Bye. Thank you, Sister Girl.
Yeah.